Add this on Spotify and my life is yours. Release this on Spotify now. Maker of the song, a question. Is this song in Spotify? Spotify.
About 4 months ago, I tried making a Vocaloid song with zero experience, and unexpectedly, people liked it. Well, kinda. Let me explain. So, in the comments of my last video where I tried to make a Vocaloid song, some people said the song was great, some said it was okay, and some said it was straight up garbage. But all of them agreed on one thing, which obviously is the off-key vocals. So, back when I made the song, I already know the vocals sounded bad, but I was still a total amateur. I hadn't learned any music theory yet, and I didn't know what to do. So I just left it as it was, and yeah, that was probably the worst decision I've ever made. But now I've learned just enough music theory to hopefully fix it. I wish I had more time to study theory properly, but I'm still pretty busy. I could have fixed the song 2 months ago, but I just wasn't in the flow. You know that feeling when life gets hectic and you just can't manage anything else? Yeah, that was me. But recently, I couldn't stop thinking about those comments. People literally begging me to fix the vocals. So in this video, I will be fixing my song, not only the vocals, but also other things as well. Before I talk about how I fixed the song, I just want to say thank you. A lot of people said they were inspired by my last video, and that means a lot to me. Even though I felt like I didn't do my best, people still found something in it, and that's huge. So yeah, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, let's start with the main issue, the vocals. The first verse of the song actually sounds okay, so I left that part alone. But starting from the second verse, it was just completely off key. I apologize to whoever watched my previous video. So to fix that, I first figured out what key the instrumental was in, which is E major. Now this is gonna sound a little janky to real producers out there, but here's how I did it. I changed the piano roll scaling in FL Studio from the default, which is C major, to E major, so I could see which notes actually fit in the scale. As long as I kept the melodies on the white notes in that scale, it should be good, I think. Why not do this in VOCALOID directly? Because the VOCALOID software does not let you change the key. It's stuck in C major. So I had to recreate the melodies in FL Studio, shift them to the right key, then convert them back so they match the notes in VOCALOID. Weird method? Yes, but it worked. And this is how it sounds now.
Every heartbeat is just a ghost in the haze. Pull me closer, don't let me drift away. Every heartbeat is just a ghost in the haze. Pull me closer.
Also, when I first found out that I could change the piano roll scaling, I noticed there was one off-key note in the second melody, but I didn't change it because it sounded good. This is art, okay? It sounds like it's creating tension or something like that or whatever. Next, I looked into vocal tuning, which I totally ignored the first time. It makes a huge difference in my opinion. If you just draw the notes plainly like this, it'll sound super flat. So what I did was this. I chopped off a small bit at the start of the note, dropped it down by a semitone, and it gave the voice some more natural expression. Here's how it sounded before and after.
Far away, far away.
Another issue was the song length. It was too short. To fix that, I tried to loop the first verse just before the last part so it can be longer, added a crash with reverse reverb to blend it smoothly, and changed the lyrics for the second time around. I also removed the melody for the verse after the loop, took out the snare and messed with the kick pattern. I wanted it to feel like the song was catching its breath type of thing, and this is how it turned out. Oh yeah, I also tried making the vocals using GUMI AI from VOCALOID 6 and KASANE TETO from Synth V. Honestly, it sounds better to me, but you know, it kinda steals the original soul of the song. Anyway, here's how it sounds.
Flickering light in the city at night. Flickering light in the city at night. Flickering lights in the city at night.
Some people also suggested making the lyrics in Japanese. And funny thing is, I've actually been studying Japanese. I'm currently prepping for the N3 level, so let me know in the comments down below if you'd be interested in Japanese version of this song. Okay, so next I changed the piano melody for the first verse. The original one felt way too intense for an opening, so I tried to create a new one with a slower pace. Here's how it sounded before and after.
Flickering light in the city at night, and the green side chase fading to the sky. Flickering light in the city at night, and the green side chase fading to the sky.
Next, the drums. They were boring, so I changed up the pattern. It's still simple, but definitely less dull now. Here's how it sounds before. Now, just when I thought I was done, someone reached out to me on Instagram, and this guy said that he wanted to add some bass for my song, and I was like, hell yeah, why not? He's a super cool guy. He even gave me some advice on the second part of the vocals and sent over a video of him playing bass for the entire song. I didn't use all of it, most of the parts worked better without it, but the section after the first verse loop fit perfectly with the bass that he played. Shout out to Nathan, I will put his Instagram in the description down below. Last part, I extended the music video animation to match the new arrangement, and in case you're wondering what software I use for all of this, I'll talk about that at the end of the video, along with some beginner tips if you want to get started on making music too. Now that the song's done, the question is, will I release it on Spotify? Short answer, no, I don't think so. It's my first ever song, it's rough, imperfect, and honestly, it doesn't feel right to drop it on Spotify. Maybe one day if I polish it up more, but for now, I'm just treating this as practice. Still, if you have any advice or feedback, feel free to drop it in the comments. I won't go back and fix this version again, but I will definitely apply it to future songs if I make more. Okay, so if you're a total beginner and want to get started on making music, here's what I suggest. You first learn some basic music theory first. Seriously, don't skip it like I did. Start by understanding keys and scales, then choose your preferred digital audio workstation for composing. I personally use FL Studio, but there's also Ableton, Logic Pro X, or even BandLab if you're on mobile. BandLab is free and is pretty solid. After deciding on which music composer you're going to use, try making some simple chords and melodies. And if you want to make Vocaloid song, the only free options that I know are Utao and Synth-V, or Synthesizer 5, or whatever you want to call it. They aren't the same as Vocaloid, but Utao is the closest to actual Vocaloid. For animation, I use Krita. It's free. And fun fact, the music video for my first Vocaloid song was also my first ever animation, and my first ever character art, and yeah, that's it. Hope this helps someone out there. Thanks again for all the love and feedback. Seriously. Now go check that song out, and don't forget to like this video. Peace out.